This question is about the definition of when to use a colon. For a colon, the first part is an independent clause, and the second part is anything that describes the first part. For instance, there was only one thing Scooby could do: run. So we have an independent clause, something that could be its own sentence in the beginning, followed by something that's describing that independent clause. What could Scooby do? Run. Now that's anything that describes the first part. In other words, it could be a single word, or it can be a full independent clause, something that can be its own sentence. Now, in this particular sentence, the independent clause says, this Eastern Washington University psychologist found that there was one personality trait that they scored particularly high on: openness to experience. So that right there perfectly fits the definition of when to use a colon. What complicates this question is we have tons of modifiers throughout. Now, modifiers would be clauses, except that they're missing the subject, the verb, or both. So right here, we have a modifier in a 2016 study. Here we have a second modifier: among the participants who experienced frisson while listening to music. And believe it or not, the piece in the parentheses is also a modifier, a middle modifier, that it's a physiological response akin to goosebumps or getting the chills. So in pink, we have the independent clause, and in red, purple, and green, we have the modifiers, and in blue, we have the part that describes the first part according to the definition of a colon. So the answer here is D.